One of the things that I am doing this year as far as preparing for the garden for next year is saving seeds. And I have a few of those seeds that I have been collecting this year from my garden to use for next year. But on that note of saving seeds, I also joined a seed swap, an online seed swap. And this is the 4th year that I am going to be participating in this particular one. The first year I did join 2, and one of them I really did not like, but the one that I kept on going was the one with Carolina, and I am going to put her information on this video's description. I am pretty sure that by the time that I post this video, it's probably going to be too late for you to join this one. But she has a couple more, I think, that she's going to organize in the winter and early in the spring next year. So if you want to take a look into it, I'll put the information below. But I'm also going to show you what I am doing, what seeds I am saving for this seed swap. And if you have never joined a seed swap before, hopefully this video can help you in deciding whether or not to join one. So last year I did an unboxing of the seeds that I received from this seed swap that I joined with Carolina. And a lot of you had questions about how can I join, what do you do, the rules and all of that. So I am going to explain today for this seed swap. Now I don't know if all seed swaps are done the same. So this is just my experience with the one that I am doing here. And like I said, this is my 4th year joining. So I feel like I have a very good handle on some of the things that I need to do. The one that I am joining this year is the one with the 50 participants, meaning 50 people get to join the seed swap and they get to send 50 packets. 50 packets of seeds. Carolina has some rules about what kind of seeds you can send. No hybrids, only heirloom seeds that either you purchase or that you save from your own garden. Now she has a date. She has a date when you sign up for any specific seed swap. You have a dateline of when you need to send your seeds by. In this case, October 10th, I believe. So I'm getting really close. So I just gotta finish up my packages, and I gotta send them in so that she gets them on time. And basically, once she has received all 50 big packages of seeds from every participant, she combines them and she puts them together, and then she sends them to you a few weeks later. I think it's somewhere in November where she's sending us the big mix of seeds from other participants. So it's a pretty fun seed swap, at least for me, and it's a really cool way for you to grow your collection of seeds if you don't have that many. I have quite a few seeds. If you have been here following for quite a few months, you know that I have quite plenty of seeds. So I really don't need to join any seed swaps, but it's fun. I really find that a really fun thing to do. Now, the way that this seed swap is done, the way that you sign up, is she has a item on her Etsy shop where you can go and pay a fee to join. Now, the fee is mostly for covering the supplies that she uses to ship and to deliver all of these to your place. And I don't think that's really expensive. I think it's $15 this year. I don't really think it's that expensive, but that's just my personal opinion. I can only imagine how much work she puts into, you know, gathering all these things, putting all the 50 packages together and sending them to you. So I'm thankful that she's doing this. From participating in this seed swap in the last 3 years, I noticed that even though you can only send one packet, like one person can get the seed packet, and you know, I can just send 50 of these. I noticed that some people really are very kind and they send more than it's asked of them. I have had one person send up to 5 packets in one time just from her, and I'm just like very thankful that they decide to do that. So today I'm going to show you the seeds that I am sending, because I think it's really fun. And if you're one of those people that joined that seed swap, you're getting a little peek of what I am sending from my own garden. One of the seeds that I am including from my garden this year are these sunflower seeds. These are all sunflower seeds that I save. I think that I show a video on that actually. These are the seeds that I saved from the blooms purchased from Sunflower Steve Blooms. And I am very excited to see what kind of blooms people get, because I got the most beautiful, beautiful blooms. And if you're wondering, this is the little label that I make for the sunflowers. And in past years, I used to just hand write everything, and I found out the hard way that it was going to take me a long time. So making labels is just an easy way for me to get these guys done fast. Now, another rule that Carolina has is that you have to send at least 5 seeds or up to 10 seeds in each packet. So 5 to 10 seeds, but instead of counting, I just get a little scoop with my gorgeous spoon that I got at that plant shop that I show you. So I just get like a little scoop, and you know, I have about, I don't know, I probably have about 20 seeds in there. I really do not mind sending extras. So this is just a cool way for me to send these seeds and to package them really quick. So because I have plenty of these sunflower seeds, everybody gets one of these. Every 50 packages that I am sending are going to be having sunflowers. Another type of seed that I am sending to a few of these receiver people on the other side are some of these tomato seeds. These are Dr. Witch's tomatoes, and I just love it. This is an indeterminate, huge 1-pound fruit, and this is one of my favorites to grow in the garden. If you have not grown this before, I highly recommend that you try this variety. And I don't have enough of these seeds to send to all 50 receivers. So some of these people, that will receive some of the seeds from me will get a sunflower and a tomato as well. I also have some basil. I have plenty of these basil. This is probably my favorite variety of basil to grow in my garden. This is Genovese, and I just love the size of this plant. I love that it's a huge producer, and I love how strong the flavor is. And I think that I do have plenty for 50. So a lot of these people are going to be getting basil as well. And of course, because these marigolds are my favorite marigolds to grow. These are Kilimanjaro marigold seeds, and this is probably also another favorite to grow in my garden. This is a tall, double off-white color marigold, and this plant can actually get really bigger than most marigold plants, and I'm just happy to send a bunch of these as well. So a lot of these people are going to be receiving marigolds. And one more seed that I am sending, I actually did not grow these loofah these years, but I collected the seeds last year in 2022. And this is also one that I know people will love to receive. If they haven't grown it, that they will love to get these seeds. I was actually going back and looking where I got my loofah seeds, and I got my loofah seeds from doing this seed swap a couple of years ago. I think it was the one from 2021. And that's when I grew the loofahs in 2022. I had great results with these loofahs. I am glad that I did it. It's not one that I really want to do it again just because of a space. But I don't know. I also don't know if I have enough loofah for all 50 of them. But most people are going to receive loofahs as well. So these are pretty much the seeds that people will be receiving from me. They're all going to get sunflowers. Majority of them are going to get basil, and some of them are going to get either loofahs or marigolds. And I think that having something like this, I think that receiving, you know, seeds like this is, I mean, it will make me happy. I know that if somebody sends you seeds, I think it's just like a great thing. But if somebody sends you seeds from their own garden, I think there's something extra special on that. So I know that you guys had a lot of questions last year about how to put this together. Like I said, in the years before, I used to just make the labels by hand, or, you know, just write on the little bag where I was sending by hand. But making the labels with all the information on it is just like super easy for me. That way I just have to fill up the bags, make sure that everything is nice and neat. And that's pretty much what I am going to be sending. I'm going to get a little envelope like this where I am going to nicely fill these bags. I'm going to secure them, and that's pretty much it. Like I said, this is just how I am doing things for this seed swap. And this, I know that there are a lot of seed swaps happening kind of everywhere, especially this time of the year. So if you're doing one, let me know. If you have been doing one for quite a while that you always go to, also let me know and give me information on the description. I personally don't think that I need to join any seed swaps because, like I say, I have been gathering quite a few seeds over the last 3 or 4 years. This was my 4th year growing vegetables and actually starting a lot of flowers as well from seed. Before that, I just, you know, bought the plants, bought the seedlings, but in the last few years I have been really getting into saving seeds. And right now, towards the end of the year, towards the end of the gardening season, is really when I am trying to, you know, gather my thoughts on, you know, what seeds I want to save, what seeds I can save from the garden, and also joining the seed swap. But if you're new to starting seeds, or this was your first year trying to get something started from seed, joining a seed swap can really be something, you know, helpful to you. And not only that, but it can help you grow your collection of seeds quite a lot faster. Just think of it, you will receive, if you join the seed swap, you will receive 50 different types of seeds from just one time. And no, nobody's paying me to say this, I just wanted to share this. Like I said, I shared that video, actually I think 2 years ago I shared a video as well of when I received my big packet of seeds, and I did an unboxing of all the seeds that I got. A lot of them I did not use because a lot of them really I don't really grow that much in my garden. But there are really some cool varieties that I got, like the loofah 2 years ago. That was super fun to do, and I know that some people have a hard time trying to find loofahs whenever they're looking for the seeds. So in my opinion, seed swaps are definitely something that you should try at least once. So because I am a huge procrastinator, I obviously waited until the last minute to start putting my things together. And I really have to fill most of my containers, most of my little bags, and gotta get these guys out the door all the way to California. So this will be day 6 of my daily content posting challenge that I'm doing for YouTube. So I hope that you guys are enjoying the videos so far. I know I am enjoying making them, really pushing myself to, you know, out of my comfort zone, to get in front of the camera, to make the videos, to edit the videos, and do all of that fun stuff. So thank you for being here, and until the next time.